warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Abdul Hafiz bin Hamadan.
And my name is Abdul Rahman bin Muhammad Fazil.
We are from class J4EE11A1.
And group A1, this is our experiment. The Portus Design Suite is a proprietary software tool suite used primarily for electronic design automation. The software is used mainly by electronic design engineers and technicians to create schematics and electronic prints for manufacturing PCB. It is an application for schematic capture, simulation, and PCB layout design. Portus Design Suite includes a number of virtual components and instruments, including function generator, oscilloscope, resistor, capacitor, voltmeter, ammeter, and many more in its library. There is also 3D view model which allows the board under development to be viewed in 3D together with a semi-transparent height plane which represents the board enclosure. We can also test our circuit virtually using Portus Design Suite by running it so that they are error-free when we convert it into PCB. Experiment 10 consists of 8 major tasks, which is board preparation, laminate process, exposure, developing, etching, photoresist stripping, drilling, and soldering. Next video is the procedure. The first step is the board preparation. The copper on the PCB is clean. Next step is the laminate process. The dry resist film is laminated on the PCB using this machine. The dry resist film is heated so it can stick on the PCB.
Next, the circuit layer is stick to the laminated PCB. Make sure there are no fault in the process because there may be error in the PCB circuit.
Next step is the exposure method. The previous board is put inside the machine. This is so it is exposed to the UV light. Set the time to 15 seconds.
Fourth step is developing process. Developer is used to remove chemically to the unexposed photoresist. The board is rinsed with water to remove away the excess chemical. Solid traces and a clean copper background is considered in a well-developed board. This is the result.
Next is the etching process. The board is placed in an etcher which washes the warm ferric chloride.
All the photoresist from the etched circuit board will be removed and the copper that makes the circuit on the board is removed.
For drilling process, holes are drilled one by one by using a suitable drill bit shown by the instructor. Holes are made on the PCB to insert the component before soldering it.
For soldering process, components are inserted and the lead split so it held in place.
Clean the solder iron tip on the sponge so the excess lead is removed. Then heat the copper on the board and apply the lead. This is done in order to heat both items at the same time.
Solder iron is removed in order to allow the solder joint to cool naturally.
This is the result when the board is connected to the function generator. LED 1 is light up and LED 2 is blinking. When button 2 is not pushed, the reading on the IC leg 1 is 5 volt. But when the button is pushed, the reading becomes 0 volt.
When button 1 is not pushed, the reading at IC leg 10 is 5 volt. When the button is pushed, the reading becomes 0 volt.
For discussion, we found that one connection of copper on the PCB are not connected completely.
To overcome the problem, we solder a wire between the connection so current can flow when power is supplied. In In conclusion, students can understand the basic concept of simulation and circuit design using Proteus Design Suite software. Furthermore, the process of PCB fabrication from the beginning to the had been understood and performed by the student. Lastly, students had not all of the proper tools and their function to be used in PCB making.